Breaking news: has Kylie Jenner really returned to her original face? Social media is exploding with one bold claim: ever since dating Timothée Chalamet, Kylie looks different, softer, more natural, almost like a throwback to her early years. But is this a genuine transformation, a beauty trend shift, or a calculated rebrand? Before we dive deep into the details, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your opinion in the comments. Is this the real Kylie, or is this the Timothée effect? The conversation ignited after recent public appearances where Kylie stepped out alongside Timothée Chalamet looking noticeably more minimal. Gone were the ultra-defined contours, the dramatic lip overlining, and the heavy glam that defined the Kylie Cosmetics empire era. Instead, fans saw glowing skin, softer brows, neutral tones, and a refined silhouette. Keywords like Kylie Jenner natural look, Kylie Jenner without filler, and Kylie Jenner transformation 2026 began trending almost instantly. Zoom in. Side-by-side comparisons flooded TikTok and Instagram. Old red carpet photos contrasted with new candid shots. The difference? Subtle, but powerful. Many users claimed her lips appeared less augmented. Others said her facial structure looked softer, less sculpted, more balanced. Some even suggested filler-dissolving procedures might be involved, though there has been no official confirmation from Kylie herself. Slow the pace. This isn't the first time Kylie Jenner has reinvented herself. From teenage reality star to beauty mogul billionaire, she has mastered the art of transformation. Each era, from bold King Kylie hair colors to ultra-glam Instagram aesthetics, reflected not only trends but cultural moments. However, this shift feels different. It feels quieter, intentional, mature. Enter Timothée Chalamet. The Oscar-nominated actor is known for his indie film credibility, artistic persona, and understated style. He represents a different Hollywood circle, less reality TV spectacle, more cinematic prestige. When news of their relationship first broke, the internet reacted with disbelief. Two worlds colliding. Glam empire meets art house cinema. Now, many believe this relationship marks more than just a romantic chapter. It could signal a brand evolution. Pattern interrupt. Quick cut to viral comments: she looks like 2014 Kylie again. Timothée changed her. This is her best era yet. The speculation isn't just about beauty. It's about identity. Is Kylie stepping into a softer aesthetic because she's in a different phase of life? Or is she strategically aligning her public image with a more high-fashion, European-inspired vibe often associated with Timothée? Midway through this story, one question remains unanswered: is this transformation driven by love, personal growth, or business strategy? Because let's be honest, in celebrity culture, image is currency. Every hairstyle, every makeup choice, every outfit is analyzed under a microscope. Kylie Jenner is not just a person, she is a global brand. A shift toward a clean girl aesthetic could expand her reach into luxury fashion spaces and reposition her within elite Hollywood circles. Tempo rises. Industry analysts suggest this refined look could attract collaborations beyond the beauty market. Think luxury houses, couture campaigns, and high-art editorial spreads. Timothée himself is frequently associated with avant-garde fashion moments and respected designers. Together, they present the possibility of becoming a modern Hollywood power couple, unpredictable yet compelling. But here's the climax. Whether intentional or organic, the public response proves one undeniable truth: Kylie Jenner knows how to command attention. By simply softening her glam, she has reignited global conversation. She has people debating authenticity, beauty standards, cosmetic procedures, and the influence of romantic partners on personal reinvention. And perhaps that is the real payoff. In an era where trends cycle faster than algorithms refresh, longevity belongs to those who evolve. If Kylie is returning to a more natural appearance, It may reflect changing beauty ideals that now favor subtlety over exaggeration. If it's a branding shift, it's brilliantly timed. And if it's simply personal growth, then it shows a woman stepping into a new chapter with confidence. Zoom in one last time. The phrase "back to her original face" carries deeper implications. It suggests that audiences are constantly searching for authenticity in celebrities, craving something real in a world saturated with filters and enhancements. Maybe this moment says less about Kylie's face and more about society's shifting expectations. So, has Kylie Jenner truly returned to her original look? Or are we witnessing the evolution of a cultural icon adapting once again to the next era of fame? One thing is certain, her relationship with Timothée Chalamet has sparked one of the most talked about beauty conversations of the year. And whether this is love-driven change, aesthetic maturity, or strategic genius, Kylie remains exactly where she has always been, at the center of global attention. Now it's your turn. Do you believe this is a natural transformation, the Timothée effect, or a smart rebranding move? Comment below, subscribe for more breaking celebrity news, and stay tuned, because in Hollywood, every subtle change tells a bigger story. But the story doesn't stop there. As the discussion intensified, beauty forums, Reddit threads, and YouTube analysts began dissecting every frame of Kylie Jenner's recent appearances. High-definition screenshots were zoomed in, brightness adjusted, contrast enhanced, all in an attempt to decode whether this was truly a cosmetic reversal or simply masterful makeup artistry. The phrase "Kylie Jenner filler dissolve" surged in search engines, while plastic surgery commentary channels gained millions of views overnight. And here's where the tension deepens. For years, Kylie was seen as the blueprint of the Instagram face: full lips, sculpted cheeks, dramatic lashes, hyper-contoured jawlines. That aesthetic dominated the mid-2010s beauty industry. It shaped trends, fueled product launches, and influenced an entire generation's approach to glam. Kylie wasn't just participating in the trend. She was leading it. So when that same figure appears to step away from the very look she helped popularize, it creates cultural whiplash. Cut to slow-motion red carpet footage. Kylie walking beside Timothée Chalamet at exclusive events, wearing vintage-inspired silhouettes, muted tones, understated glam. Body language analysts even entered the conversation, suggesting she appears more relaxed, less performative, more reserved. The PDA is subtle. The smiles are controlled. The aura? Softer. And suddenly, the narrative expands beyond beauty. Is this about maturity? Motherhood? Emotional stability? A new inner circle? Or is it about entering a different tier of Hollywood, one that values quiet luxury over loud visibility? Midway through this evolving story, fans began revisiting interviews from years past where Kylie admitted to insecurities about her lips as a teenager. That confession once fueled the lip filler empire that built Kylie Cosmetics into a billion-dollar brand. Now, people are reanalyzing those old clips with fresh perspective. What if this is about reclaiming control? What if returning to a more natural appearance is not regression, but empowerment? Pattern interrupt. Fast cut to headlines. Kylie Jenner looks unrecognizable. Kylie embraces natural beauty era. Is Timothée changing Kylie? The framing varies depending on the outlet. Some praise her glow up. Others question her authenticity. But almost all agree on one thing: something has shifted. And here's the bigger cultural layer. The beauty industry in 2026 looks very different from 2016. Overfilled faces are out. Dissolving procedures are trending. Skincare has overtaken heavy makeup in revenue growth. Skin cycling, glass skin, and clean aesthetic dominate algorithm-driven feeds. The pendulum has swung. Could Kylie simply be aligning herself with the new market direction? Because let's remember, she's not only a celebrity. She's a strategist. Every product drop, every campaign shoot, every social media silence carries intention. When she reduces her glam, she's not just changing her face. She's potentially repositioning her empire. Zoom in again. There's also the Timothée factor. Timothée Chalamet's fanbase leans toward cinephiles, fashion intellectuals, indie culture enthusiasts. It's a demographic less aligned with hyperglam influencer culture and more connected to authenticity narratives. Since their relationship became public, crossover audiences have merged, creating a new spotlight dynamic. Some critics argue Kylie may be adapting to fit that world. Others argue this perspective undermines her autonomy, implying a woman must be changing for a man. And that's where the debate becomes philosophical. Why is a woman's aesthetic evolution automatically tied to her partner? Why is growth framed as influence? If Kylie evolves alone, it's reinvention. If she evolves while dating someone, it's transformation for love. The tension lies in perception. Another layer adds complexity. Lighting and styling techniques have changed significantly. Makeup artists are favoring cream products over powders. Photographers lean into natural daylight aesthetics. High-definition cameras capture subtleties that older editing styles masked. In other words, some of this difference may simply be production evolution. But public opinion rarely waits for nuance. Trending hashtags like #KylieNatural and #TimothéEffect began circulating. Fan edits comparing 2014 Kylie to 2026 Kylie amassed millions of views. Commentary channels debated whether dissolving fillers is becoming the new celebrity status symbol, a subtle way of signaling wealth and access to elite cosmetic reversals. Tempo builds again. Industry insiders suggest that if Kylie is indeed reducing cosmetic enhancements, it could spark a massive shift. When a trend leader pivots, the market follows. Clinics report increased inquiries about filler dissolving procedures. Beauty influencers are pivoting toward minimal makeup tutorials. The ripple effect is measurable. This is bigger than a relationship headline. It's about how one face can influence global beauty standards. And then comes the emotional climax. In recent candid footage, Kylie is seen laughing freely, hair loosely styled, makeup barely there. There's something undeniably familiar about it. For longtime followers, it triggers nostalgia, a reminder of the teenage girl who once appeared on reality TV before the billion-dollar empire, before the ultra-glam persona. Is this authenticity resurfacing? Or are audiences projecting longing onto her image? Because here's the truth, the idea of an original face is complicated. Everyone evolves. Faces mature. Trends change. Camera lenses differ. The concept of returning implies a fixed starting point, but identity is fluid. And maybe that's the ultimate payoff. The conversation surrounding Kylie Jenner right now isn't just about lip fillers or contour techniques. It's about society recalibrating its relationship with beauty enhancement. It's about Gen Z redefining glam. It's about celebrity branding in an era that craves vulnerability. Kylie stands at the intersection of all those forces. Whether influenced by Timothée Chalamet or simply by time, whether strategic or spontaneous, this era feels intentional, controlled, poised, and undeniably powerful. The irony? By appearing more understated, she has amplified her visibility. Because sometimes the loudest move is quiet. As analysts continue to speculate and fans continue to debate, one reality remains clear: Kylie Jenner has once again shifted the cultural conversation. And in Hollywood, relevance is everything. So the real question may not be whether she's returned to her original face. The real question is this: are we witnessing the next phase of a mogul redefining herself for longevity in a rapidly changing fame economy? Or are we simply watching a woman grow up under a microscope? Whatever the answer, the impact is undeniable. Search engines are surging. Comment sections are divided. beauty clinics are reporting trend shifts. And Kylie remains exactly where she has always thrived, at the epicenter of attention. Now the narrative continues. Will this softer aesthetic define her next business launch? Will we see luxury fashion campaigns that cement this transformation? Will Timothée and Kylie solidify their status as a cultural power couple reshaping Hollywood imagery? The next public appearance could confirm everything, or change the narrative again. Because if there's one thing history has proven, it's this: Kylie Jenner never moves without understanding the spotlight. And right now, the spotlight has never been brighter. And just when the conversation feels like it has reached its peak, another wave of analysis crashes in. Media tracking platforms begin charting engagement metrics. Every time Kylie steps outside, whether it's a quiet dinner in Los Angeles or a high-profile Fashion Week appearance in Paris, images circulate within seconds. Side-by-side comparisons grow more detailed. Analysts measure facial volume changes. Beauty influencers recreate her new soft glam routine in tutorial videos titled Kylie Jenner 2026 Natural Makeup Look and How to Get Kylie's Clean Girl Aesthetic. The curiosity is relentless. Because this isn't just about appearance, it's about symbolism. For over a decade, Kylie represented aspirational transformation. Lip fillers became normalized partly because she openly acknowledged them. Contour kits became essential partly because she marketed them flawlessly. Her influence wasn't passive. It was directional. She shaped demand. So when whispers of dissolving fillers or scaling back enhancements circulate, it sends an unexpected message into the beauty economy. Pause. Imagine the magnitude of that pivot. Clinics that once advertised Kylie-style lips now report increased consultations about subtlety. Instead of volume, clients request balance. Instead of dramatic contour, they want skin-first radiance. Whether directly connected or not, the timing aligns with Kylie's aesthetic evolution. And then there's fashion. Observers note a shift from bodycon silhouettes and hyperglam gowns toward structured tailoring, archival vintage, and understated luxury brands. Her styling appears less about dominating a flashbulb moment and more about quiet confidence. Even color palettes have softened: creams, taupes, muted blacks replacing neon statements. Zoom in on body language. When photographed with Timothée Chalamet, Kylie often stands slightly angled inward, expressions composed rather than exaggerated. There's less overt posing, more natural movement. Paparazzi footage captures candid smiles instead of camera-ready smirks. Is this calculated media training? Or emotional comfort? Because relationships can subtly influence self-perception. Psychologists often discuss mirroring, the unconscious adoption of traits, rhythms, or aesthetics when two people bond. If Timothée's public image leans toward artistic minimalism, it wouldn't be unusual for stylistic synergy to emerge organically. Yet critics push back. They argue that reducing Kylie's transformation to male influence dismisses her agency. After all, she has navigated global scrutiny since adolescence. Reinvention is her survival mechanism. Evolution is her expertise. And here lies the paradox. When she amplifies glam, she's accused of artificiality. When she softens it, she's accused of performing authenticity. The public gaze offers no neutral ground. Pattern interrupt. Cut to trending data graphs. Search spikes: Kylie Jenner before and after. Search spikes: did Kylie remove fillers? Search spikes: Timothée Chalamet girlfriend transformation. Engagement algorithms thrive on curiosity. And curiosity is fueled by contrast. The more noticeable the shift, the more viral the conversation. Another layer complicates the narrative: aging. Kylie entered the public eye as a teenager. The face seen in 2014 belonged to adolescence. The face seen now belongs to adulthood. Bone structure matures. Fat distribution changes. Motherhood alters physiology. Lighting and camera technology evolve. Yet nostalgia compresses time, convincing audiences that a return is possible. What if this isn't a return at all? What if it's simply the next version? Because identity isn't static. The idea of an original face implies a fixed authenticity, but humans are dynamic. Cosmetic procedures or not, growth reshapes us. Still, speculation refuses to quiet. Anonymous sources cited in tabloids claim Kylie is focusing more on wellness, skincare treatments, hydration therapy, less invasive maintenance. Others suggest a strategic pause before launching a new product line centered on natural beauty. Imagine the headline synergy: Kylie Jenner embraces natural era, new skin collection launches. In branding terms, that alignment would be seamless. But beyond commerce, there's cultural context. The 2020s ushered in transparency culture. Audiences demand vulnerability from celebrities. They crave behind-the-scenes honesty. Excess is scrutinized. Perfection is questioned. Filters are exposed. In that climate, subtlety feels revolutionary. And perhaps Kylie understands that shift better than anyone. She grew up in the algorithm age. She understands virality cycles. She knows when saturation peaks. If heavy glam defined one decade, restraint may define the next. Now the story escalates again. Entertainment commentators speculate about awards season appearances. If Kylie accompanies Timothée to major film ceremonies, the world will dissect every frame. A single red carpet moment could confirm whether this softer aesthetic is permanent or transitional. The anticipation builds. Because Hollywood loves reinvention arcs. They create narrative momentum. And narrative drives longevity. Consider this: Kylie's brand has already weathered controversies, business fluctuations, and changing market valuations. Yet she remains culturally embedded. Reinvention isn't optional for someone at her level, it's mandatory. So what we may be witnessing isn't regression. It's recalibration. Zoom out. From a macro perspective, Kylie and Timothée represent a merging of two influence spheres: mainstream celebrity capitalism and prestige artistic culture. That fusion alone generates endless commentary. Every appearance becomes semiotic, interpreted for hidden meaning. Even silence becomes strategy. Notice how limited direct commentary has come from either of them. No long interviews addressing the transformation. No definitive confirmation or denial about cosmetic changes. That absence sustains intrigue. Mystery amplifies attention. And attention converts into relevance. At this stage, whether fillers were dissolved or makeup simply refined almost becomes secondary. The true phenomenon is discourse. Kylie has once again positioned herself at the center of a beauty ideology shift. The climax intensifies when you recognize this pattern. Every major Kylie era has been reactive to cultural momentum: bold hair and rebellion during youth culture peaks. Hyper-glam dominance during influencer maximalism. Now minimal elegance during authenticity resurgence. It's cyclical, yet progressive. And perhaps the ultimate reveal is this: Kylie's power has never been about one fixed aesthetic. It's about adaptability. The original face narrative resonates because it taps into collective nostalgia. But the more profound story is evolution under scrutiny. Few public figures experience adolescence, motherhood, billion-dollar entrepreneurship, and romantic shifts entirely in front of a global audience. Yet Kylie has. So when people claim she looks like her old self, maybe what they're sensing isn't cosmetic reversal. Maybe it's confidence settling. Confidence doesn't shout. It doesn't over-contour. It doesn't compete for volume. It rests. And if this era represents anything, it may be composure. Still, the questions persist. Will this softer image influence upcoming campaigns? Will beauty clinics permanently pivot towards subtle enhancement? Will Gen Z fully abandon exaggerated glam for skin realism? Or will trends swing again, as they always do? Because culture is pendular. And Kylie stands precisely at its center point. As new paparazzi images continue to surface, as award season approaches, as fashion houses release casting decisions, the world watches closely. Every public step becomes data. Every subtle makeup choice becomes headline material. And just when it seems the narrative has stabilized, another dimension emerges, one that moves beyond aesthetics and into psychology, power, and perception. Because when millions of people collectively analyze one woman's face, something deeper is happening. Cultural commentators begin reframing the conversation. Instead of asking, "Did she remove fillers?" they ask, "Why are we so invested in whether she did?" The scrutiny itself becomes part of the story. Kylie Jenner is no longer just the subject, she becomes the mirror reflecting society's obsession with transformation. Zoom out. For over a decade, Kylie has existed inside a feedback loop between public demand and personal presentation. The audience reacts. She adapts. The market shifts. She pivots. It's a cycle that built an empire. But cycles evolve. In earlier years, amplification was power. Bigger lips. Sharper contour. Bolder fashion. Visibility equaled dominance. Now, restraint feels like power. And that subtle shift changes everything. Digital behavior analysts point out an interesting trend. Engagement on Kylie's recent photos doesn't rely on shock value. It relies on intrigue. Comments aren't screaming emojis. They're question marks. Is it just me? She looks different. What changed? Curiosity drives longer watch times. Longer watch times drive algorithm boosts. Algorithm boosts drive headlines. It's a quieter storm, but just as strong. Then comes the generational factor. Gen Z audiences, who grew up during the peak influencer era, are increasingly skeptical of hyperperfection. They value relatability over extravagance. They favor transparency over mystique, yet paradoxically, they are drawn to mystery. Kylie sits at that crossroads. If she fully explains her transformation, intrigue dissolves. If she says nothing, speculation multiplies. Silence, in this case, is strategic oxygen. Pattern interrupt. Cut to award season speculation. Imagine the camera flashes. Imagine the close-ups. Imagine the side-by-side comparisons going viral within minutes. The stakes are cinematic. And here's where the Timothée Chalamet factor intensifies the narrative tension even further. Timothée represents a Hollywood archetype that prioritizes craft over spectacle. Film festival premieres. Indie scripts. Artistic credibility. When he walks a red carpet, the focus is often on performance, not persona. Pair that with Kylie, a mogul whose persona once defined the spectacle, and the fusion becomes symbolic. It suggests convergence. Some media theorists argue that this relationship symbolizes the merging of two fame ecosystems, influencer capitalism and prestige cinema. In that convergence, aesthetics inevitably recalibrate. Because environments shape presentation. If Kylie increasingly attends film-centric spaces, Venice, Cannes, intimate industry screenings, a shift toward elegance and understatement aligns naturally. Context influences styling choices. But again, critics caution against oversimplification. They remind audiences that Kylie has long expressed interest in evolving beyond one-dimensional branding. She has hinted at personal growth in previous interviews. Motherhood shifted her priorities. Business leadership matured her public demeanor. Growth doesn't require romance as catalyst. Still, romance amplifies headlines. And headlines sustain the machine. Meanwhile, cosmetic industry insiders quietly observe. There is a noticeable increase in consultations labeled natural refinement. Clients reference celebrities embracing subtlety. They bring screenshots not of exaggerated glam, but of fresh-faced red carpet moments. If Kylie's look is indeed softer, it may accelerate this normalization of moderation. That possibility introduces economic implications. When a beauty icon pivots, product development follows. Marketing language changes. Campaign imagery adapts. Investors pay attention. Imagine a rebrand centered on skin longevity rather than dramatic enhancement. Imagine a campaign built around returning to yourself. It would resonate deeply with an audience fatigued by extremes. Zoom back in. Recent candid footage shows Kylie laughing without heavy editing. Wind slightly tousling her hair. Makeup barely detectable under daylight. It's subtle, but visually distinct from the hyper-curated feeds of previous years. Some call it authenticity. Others call it evolution. A few call it genius positioning. Because authenticity itself has become marketable. And here lies the intellectual tension at the core of this phenomenon. Can authenticity exist inside branding? Or does the act of monetizing it automatically transform it into strategy? Kylie's career has always blurred that boundary. She turned personal insecurity into a billion-dollar empire. She transformed aesthetic experimentation into product demand. She leveraged social media intimacy into global scale. So if she now embraces minimalism, is that vulnerability or vision? Perhaps both. The climax of this ongoing story may not arrive in a dramatic confession or an official statement. It may arrive subtly, through consistency. If months pass and the softer aesthetic remains, the narrative solidifies. If campaigns align with it, the pivot becomes official. If public appearances continue reflecting restraint, speculation turns into acceptance. But if glam returns suddenly, the cycle resets. And that uncertainty sustains attention. Because in celebrity culture, transformation is episodic. Every era needs a defining visual. Every shift needs a catalyst. Every narrative needs contrast. Right now, contrast fuels this story. The Kylie of maximalism versus the Kylie of moderation. The influencer queen versus the understated partner of a prestige actor. The amplified face versus the softened silhouette. And audiences project meaning onto every pixel. Yet one truth anchors the chaos. Kylie remains in control of the frame. Even when paparazzi capture candid shots, she understands camera language. She understands timing. She understands when to post and when not to. Silence between uploads creates anticipation. Anticipation generates theories. Theories generate engagement. It's an ecosystem she mastered years ago. So perhaps the question isn't whether she has returned to her original face. Perhaps the real question is whether she has returned to narrative dominance. Because by simply adjusting aesthetic volume, she has once again dictated global conversation. That is influence. And influence doesn't fade easily. As this saga continues, one thing becomes increasingly clear: people are less interested in cosmetic specifics and more interested in symbolic meaning. They are searching for authenticity in a hyper-produced world. They are searching for grounding amid digital distortion. And when they see subtlety in someone once associated with exaggeration, it feels significant. Whether intentional or instinctive, the impact